Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jonathan. I'm the owner of SysFX, and in today's video, I'm going to show you my trading journal from start to finish. Now, in this video, you're going to learn exactly how I use my trading journal, and by the end of it, you'll be able to copy my trading journal to use for your benefit, all for free. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'll make this simple as possible, okay? Because I don't want to take too much of your time, and I hate watching long videos. I hope you hate them too. So me personally, I use Google Drive, right? I have all these documents, Google Sheets, and I have everything on there. Now, you'll have to make a blank trading journal like so, and this is what it's going to look like. So when you click on it, I want you to make these at the top. You'll have the date, the pair, the trend, the entry image, whether it was a win, loss, or break-even trade, your exit image, your notes and results, and if you scroll to the right, you'll see correction. Now I'll go into more detail on it later on in the video. So for that, this is how we're going to do it. Okay, whenever I do it, me personally, I do it by month. So what I do is I do file, I make a copy. So let's say the month is July, and I put July trading journal. Guys, this is free to join. You don't have to pay for anything if you want to use Google Sheets. So you type in the month for the trading journal and you go ahead and make a copy. It's going to open a new page and you're going to see July trading journal. Now, this blank trading journal you're going to want to save on your own so you can redo it for the next month later on. So July trading journal, I'll actually show you mine since I already have the July trading journal up, and I'll show you how to use it perfectly. So let me go back over here. I'll close that. I'll show you July. Let me delete this one so I don't get confused later. We'll go July. Now, these are the trades I've taken this month. As of July 12th, 2022, these are the trades I've taken so far. I haven't had any losses yet, which is pretty freaking cool because I usually lose a lot more than 0 times, obviously. So whenever I took the trade, I use the date. So the first trade I took was 07/06/2022. Now the pair I traded was GBP AUD. I always want to write down the trend. Why? Because I technically trade trends. I don't do reverse trends nor ranging trends. I do trending markets. So it's easy. So when you go to, let me show you how these look first. So when you click on it, it'll show you the entry image that I had. So right here, you'll see support, 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 support. It actually broke through, and then I saw the rejection. So I saw the rejection, and I'm ready for the sell. That's why I entered the trade. So let's go ahead and close this up here. Now this trade was a win, so I like to mark mine with green for win, break even is yellow, and if it was a loss, I go ahead and change this and change it to red and type in loss. I like to use all caps because it's a lot cleaner looking. So that's what it would look like if I had a loss. Now the exit image for this first one looks like this. It ended up winning one small win, but it was a win. So that's how that works. I actually shortened it because I did see rejection. I entered. You can actually see right here my notes. This is what it's used for. My notes or results. It says, glad I wasn't greedy. I would have gone back to break even for no gain. So I like to reward myself when I win. And then the correction, if I was a loss, I'd have corrections here. For example, would be why didn't you wait for rejection? Why did you counter trend trade? You know, stuff like that. If you keep going, I do the same thing. 07, I lose the next day, GBP CAD, downtrend, and so on and so forth. I closed at 2% because I saw rejection. You can actually see why. So I saw this big old pin bar. I'm like, okay, it's time to close. That's why I wrote the notes. So this is next. You see this space right here, right in between? That means for this was one trading week. There's a space in between, and then there's the next trading week as of today. It's a new trading week. So every week I leave a space so I know that it's a new week and it doesn't look so cluttered. How I get these charts on there with the link. This is how I do it. So let's say I have this trade. Let's say I want to enter a buy here. I'm not saying this is it, but this is how I would do it. I would click on my long position. There is actually another video on my favorite tools and why I chose these. But for now, long position. Let's say I entered here and I have it here. And I want to make my target up here. So what I would do is you can go to this camera up top right and you can do copy link to chart image. It's the same thing. For Windows computers, I'm not really sure, but you can just click this camera button because it has it on both. Now once you're there, you're going to come to your journal. I'll close this. Now once you've done that, once you save the image, you're going to go to your trading journal and you're going to write down today's date, which would be 07/12, the pair you're trading, and then you figure out if it's a downtrend or an uptrend. So for me, obviously it's a downtrend. And all you're going to do is copy paste or command paste or whatever it is, shift paste or whatever it is for Windows, or you know what, just right click it and paste. So just right click and paste. Now this is obviously going to be empty for the time being until you have a result. But once it ends, you're going to do the same thing and you're just going to paste the exit image. Now let's say it was a loss. You can say something like, why did you trade a counter trade against the trend? So if you were to have that, you're probably not going to make that same mistake again because you keep looking at your corrections and you see that you keep counter trading. Maybe something's up. This is why you have a trading journal. Now, if you win, it's still important because you see why you won, because you can look back at your exit and entry images. Now, at the end of the month, it's a good idea to look over these to reassure yourself that you either need to get better or you need to stay the same and don't alter from your plan whatsoever. Guys, that's all I have for you guys. It's so simple. If you can literally just look at this and try to make it yourself, or guys, it's so easy to copy. Just go ahead and take a look at this so you guys can copy it. I don't mind you guys copying it. I prefer you guys copy it because it's going to make you a better trader. And that is all I have for you guys. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped. If it did, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.